In this section, I want to cover some bonus tips for you. And in the first one, I want to show you, let's just come to our file. So I want to show you how you can create multiple sheets in a few clicks. So that we can avoid the confusion, I'm deleting everything else. We're just keeping our orders sheet. Let's create a pivot table and then put maybe the segment in rows and the sub, or let's just say the sales in value, right? So very simple. We have segment in rows and sales in value. Now imagine you have to send this to every single market. So if I keep my market in filters, you will see that I have 5 different markets with me, and you want to send this out to every single market head. Now this means that you have to one by one click on the filter and then select a different market. Now that you have learned how slicers work, you can even go to pivot table analyze, insert a slicer, and then keep a slicer for the market. Now this will obviously make things much easier for you because you don't have to click on the drop down over and over again. But it still takes a lot of time, right? You still have to copy and paste the data to be able to create multiple sheets. This is how we do it. I first keep market in my filter, and in pivot table analyze, we select options, and then we choose the second option called show report filter pages. So think about it. Right now, my report filter is market, which has 5 different items in it. And what I'm telling Excel to do now is to create a separate page for each one of those items in market. So it says that it will now show all the report filter pages for the market. And when you press OK, you notice that a single sheet has been created for every single market. Very cool, right? Now, again, think about it. If you delete this, and let's say I put my subcategory, remember we have 17 subcategories. Again, pivot table analyze, options, and then show report filter pages. And when we click on OK, now 17 sheets will be created in a single click. This can be a huge time saver, especially for those of you who want to disintermediate your file into multiple sheets so that you can send it to different people. Now, do remember there are a lot of limitations here. For example, if you have conditional formatting on one sheet, it will not get replicated on all the sheets. If you have a chart on one sheet, it won't get replicated. If you have a slicer on one sheet, it won't get replicated. Basically, only the data in the pivot table will get replicated. Everything else will not get replicated. Even so, it still is very, very handy. And for those of you who need it, I'm sure you will see the advantage.